haven't done basketball in a while. Let's see here. We got the NBA Cup tomorrow, Oklahoma City and Milwaukee. I believe OKC's like a 4.5 point favorite or something like that. All right, so here we go. We'll go through this pack here. We got 22 cards. See if we get anything good.
Oh God, 22. Oh boy, you better go.
We'll breeze through this. So we start off with an Anthony Davis Lakers season ticket there. It's a good looking card. Now, got one of your favorites coming up here, Mr. Damian Lillard.
Yeah, I just wish Dame wasn't pre-washed. That's the problem with it just feels like he hasn't really made much of an impact with the Bucks since that trade there. But I mean, shout out to the Bucks. Hopefully they do well here in this NBA Cup. I don't know if they're going to raise a banner for it like the Lakers did, or I wonder how seriously teams are going to take this when it comes to like legacy discussion. Like, do you think like when people talk about LeBron being an all-time great, they mention, oh yeah, by the way, he won the NBA Cup.
Yeah, like I was talking to our buddy Fensty about the NBA Cup. Like, hey, like you're a big basketball guy, so like for you, is this like, oh, it's like a decent sized deal? Like, hey, it's some excitement, in a time of the season when it doesn't really usually provide any, or is it just like, whatever? He's like, honestly, he's like, all it does is mess up the schedule for people who want to bet because they obviously have to like cater it around like the Tuesday night NBA Cup thing, and then you get to that. So like. He's like, I'm not the biggest fan of it. So, I kind of think like I appreciate the NBA for trying to like garner interest in a sport that normally people aren't paying attention to until you flip the calendar, or at least a casual fan, but it's not really doing anything for me.
I would think it's the type of thing the players like because you got a trip to Vegas in the middle of the season, and who doesn't like a trip to Vegas? Especially young NBA players who have unlimited amounts of disposable income. So I'm sure they love a trip to Vegas in the middle of the season. But yeah, I think all you need to know about the NBA Cup is you have teams like the Celtics or whatnot who are like, well, I'm glad that we don't have to play 2 extra games. So I think that kind of tells you all you need to know about it, that they don't want to play extra games in the middle of the season.
I do think you're onto something there where like your franchise's like overall success in their history determines how much they care about the NBA Cup. Like I'm sure if the Charlotte Hornets one year pulled it out, might mean something.
Oh, they might have a parade.
Yeah, because like they've got nothing. You know what I mean? Like New Orleans Pelicans, great. An excuse to celebrate in New Orleans. I'm on board with that. No problem. There we go. So we got Colin Sexton I just threw out. Here's Jason Tatum with the Celtics, one of the best in the league right there. Speaking of Boston. We got Domantas Sabonis pictured here with the Pacers pre-trade for the Kings.
So the cool thing with these contenders packs is it's pretty star loaded, which we always like. If you're going to load up on anything in these packs, you want to load up on superstars and big name players that we've heard of.
There we go. Yeah, it's nice like filler for your collection there. Like if you have them in a binder or just like.
And also you get John Wall, so that's nice too.
Yeah, you get a John Wall there, and I love that it's got like like the fake ticket stub look. Like it's nice. It's a cool look. We got Kevin Durant wearing probably the all-time best New Jersey Nets look right there.
Oh, that's such a good look.
Yeah, you will not get an argument from me there on that at all. We got Sadiq Bey here pictured with the Pistons, and that looks like it was during the bubble because of the background with the tarped off seats. Another one, I mean, this would be the year all the pictures from the bubble. There's Donovan Mitchell. Not a good year in Utah right now. Let's see here. We got Devontae Graham, speaking of the Pelicans, right there. Devin Booker, the Phoenix Suns. Love those Valley jerseys.
Yeah, it's a cool look.
All right, what else we got? We got Isaac Okoro. We've got Dennis Schrader, pictured there with the Celtics. Wearing 71 because let's face it, Boston's got so many retired numbers. That's about you're gonna have to start wearing those random numbers at the Celtics soon.
And Dennis Schroeder in the news this past weekend got traded to the Golden State Warriors.
There you go. So good timing there. We got Joel Embiid season ticket card there. Not been the best year for him and the Sixers.
No, and certainly not a best year. Certainly not a great year for Sixers fans who pay their hard-earned money to watch Joel Embiid not play basketball for him.
Yeah, load management. I'll tell me how that works out. Carmelo Anthony pictured there with the Lakers. Doing what he does best, shooting the ball.
I completely forgot about the Carmelo Lakers run there at the end. So how about that?
Was Carmelo like maybe 10 years too early in his career? Like he would have thrived probably now, no, with the way he shoots the ball. It set him up a little bit.
Maybe like 5 years too early.
Okay.
Because, like, I mean, what year was Steph drafted? Like 2009, something like that. And, Carmelo was part of that 2003 draft class. So, yeah, maybe like 5 years too early.
I mean, he was still, he was still the it coming out of Syracuse. Like I remember watching that they run to the championship that year. That was my sophomore year in college, I want to say. Let's see, we got CJ McCollum, another one there. Miles Turner, the Pacers. Buddy Hield with the my Sacramento Kings. Shout out Slamson to the mascot. Eventually, we'll get those Bay Area mascot rankings done. And then we got Fred Van Vliet with the Raptors. Love that they went back to that old school court look from like their expansion era. They need to do that more. We got, speaking of the Kings, 2021 draft class, Davion Mitchell rookie card there. And we'll close the pack out here. We got another Joel Embiid. This is a game night ticket, 112, 105 over the Bulls. And then last but not least, guy who's playing in the NBA Cup on Tuesday night, Giannis, right there.
I'll be nice and not make you say his last name.
Hey, you notice how
shout out to Giannis.
Yeah, I was about to attempt it, and then I'm like, nah, I can spell it, no problem. But like to pronounce it, no.
Or as Zoggy simply calls him, Greek Freak. So
Greek
there
Freak.
you go.
At least I did the first name. But there you go, a little Panini Contenders Basketball there.